Hi, Flick here from the Nerd Soapbox, and today we're at Monster Palooza. Monster Palooza. And I've got a special guest here, Samantha Mathis. How are you, Samantha?
Hello. Nice
Hi.
to meet you, Flick.
Oh, nice to meet you. So, I've got a couple of questions for you. Yeah. Let's see. Well, you played Dr. Alice Calvert in Under the Dome, right? Okay.
I did.
All right. From what I understand, that character wasn't in the book. What were the challenges of playing a character created especially for that show?
Well, I think in some ways it gave me more flexibility and freedom because I wasn't beholden to stay true to a character that Stephen King created. But on the other hand, I didn't have the book to go to really mine for character detail, and that's perhaps one of his best traits as a writer, is how rich his characters are. So, you know, it was a double-edged sword, as they say.
Right, all right. Good, good. Okay, in addition to Under the Dome, you've worked on a number of Stephen King projects, such as Salem's Lot, Nightmares, Dreamscapes. Do you have a favorite Stephen King book?
You know, I haven't read them all.
Okay.
So
there's so many. He's very prolific.
He's extremely prolific. But I've really enjoyed working on those three projects and delving into those books. He's a phenomenal writer.
Sure. Have you met Stephen King?
I have. Yes, I did.
What's he like?
He was great. I was telling someone yesterday, the first time I met him was on Under the Dome. And he actually came into the gym one morning. We were staying at the same hotel, and he came in shorts and tube socks and a Hunger Games t-shirt on.
I love it.
And asked me if there were headphones in the gym, and I said maybe try the front desk. And then when he came back in, I introduced myself. It was one of those awkward things where you're like, oh my god, it's just me and Stephen King in the gym. What do I do? And then we got to chatting, and he turned to me and said, I hate the treadmill. And I said, sorry.
Oh, all right. Okay. Oh, okay. We have a few younger viewers, so I'd like to segue to an animated film that you did called Fern Gully.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. What was your experience like starring in that beloved animated film that wasn't made by Disney?
It was such a creative experience to do a voice for an animated feature. You were basically given, I was given the image of my character, Krista, the fairy.
Wow.
And then there would be sort of sketched out scenes, and then we'd just go into the studio and start pretending. And it was just really interesting and challenging to just work with your voice. Plus I got to work with Robin Williams, and that was amazing.
Okay. So that's kind of my next question. At the star-studded cast, we're talking Robin Williams, Tim Curry, Christian Slater, Tone Loc, Cheech Martin, Tommy Chong. Did you record any of your dialogue with the rest of the cast?
I did record a lot with Christian, which was super fun because we'd made a movie before that called Pump Up the Volume. And I was flown up to San Francisco to just be there for Robin Williams when he recorded all his work.
Wow.
And I think the hardest part of that was just trying not to mess up a take because he was so funny that I was just doubling over with laughter. You know, he'd start with the lines and then he'd improvise for 10 minutes. So it was pretty amazing.
Probably never doing the same line read twice.
Never. No.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. Jeez. Okay. You were also Daisy in the Super Mario Brothers movie, which is one of the first movies based on a video game. That movie, let's see, doesn't have, it gained a cult following. It didn't have a great reputation, but it gained a cult following since its release. Do people still ask you about that film?
That's probably one of my biggest sellers in terms of photographs here at the convention. People love it.
Wow.
Yes, it didn't have a great reception, but it has a cult following, and I think it's a nostalgic movie for people. They saw it when they were kids. So,
but did you play a lot of video games?
I grew up playing Donkey Kong, and I'm dating myself now. I don't know if you remember those games.
Oh yeah.
But Donkey Kong and Miss Pac-Man and
love that.
Defender and Galaga. Those are the ones I played. Old school.
Love Galaga.
Yeah.
Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Good. Wow. Okay. The Strain.
Yes.
Wow. How did that come about?
Just the old-fashioned way. Got a call and said, "Will you come in and read for this?" And I did. And then they hired me, and off I was to Toronto.
Did you have to meet with Guillermo del Toro?
I didn't. No. In fact, you know what? I never met Guillermo until 2 weeks ago. I met him at a screening. Yeah, he was never. We'd miss each other. You know, I'd come back after lunch and someone would say, "Oh, wasn't it great to see Guillermo?" And I said, "No, I didn't see him." He's a very busy man. You know, he's constantly working on 10 projects at the same time. So I finally met him a few weeks ago at a documentary that he's one of the hosts of.
He's like, okay, don't spread this around. He's like a Santa Claus. Yeah.
Yeah. Santa Claus of genre horror.
Yeah. Because he like gives us all these gifts of these fabulous films and TV shows.
Yeah.
And he's also so kind.
He's a very sweet man. Yeah. Yes, and which is what I'd always heard about him, and then I finally got to see that for myself.
Yep. Well, I love The Strain.
Thanks.
And wow, your character is really a kick butt kind of girl.
Yes, she is.
Yeah,
yes, she is.
I like that.
Yeah, me too. It's fun to play.
Were the vampires scary? Because I kind of watch a show like this.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
It's scary. They're pretty gross too.
They are.
Yeah, they're not like your typical sort of romantic, sexy vampires.
No.
They're pretty gross. So, you know, I can see everything that's going on, so it's not super scary for me, but more just grossed out with it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I believe it. Okay, what are you doing next?
I just finished 3 independent movies. One's called Ray Meets Helen.
Okay.
With Keith Carradine and Sandra Locke. One is called Clove Hitch. With Dylan McDermott.
All right.
And one is called Jacob, and that is sort of a thriller horror noir type movie. So we'll see when they come out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you on social media?
I am. I'm on Facebook. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good. Does your Facebook post?
And Instagram.
Does your Facebook or Instagram, does that show like maybe what con you're at next?
You know, I'm not really good about doing that, but I did post to say I was here. So anyway, I'll be at one in Parsippany, New Jersey, the weekend of April 22nd.
Okay. All right. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, geez, it was really nice of you to talk to us.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh wow, I'm just so excited. It was great talking to you.
You too.
All right. Well, this was Flick from the Nerd Soapbox, and we're at Monster Palooza. Let's go see who else we could find.